It is Monday and welcome to another weekly vlog. Today I am going to be, no, you can't say it, I'll have to tell you, colouring in one of our Halloween windows. Darren's done the drawing. I'm going to colour it in because that's the level of my talent. Can't draw. It's a ghosty with a pumpkin and a candle, so we're doing it in a stained glass effect. Frankenstein's meant to be going on another window, but let me show you. Nota.
Use the biggest brush because the small ones don't work for it because you can't get it smooth. Oh.
I was filming, so I thought I'd film your face while you're talking rather than the brushes. So these are the acrylic paints which just will wash off, and this is what has been done so far. The background's like a dark night blue sort of thing, and then obviously the ghost. I don't know how we're going to do the ghost, we shall see. But this is what we're looking at before we start. Guys, when you share a car, you always have to move everything when you get in. It is Tuesday. I think I very briefly filmed yesterday. The window's almost finished now, and I didn't refilm it. I painted most of it apart from the ghost, and Darren painted 3/4 of the ghost last night. There's still a little bit to be done. I'm on my way into my mum's. It's Tuesday. She wants to go to a place called Harry Corey's, which is like a soft furnishing shop. She wants a pair of curtains, so that's what we're doing today, curtains. Which means I have to get her into the mobile, which I hate doing because it's really hard work getting all the seat belts on and stepping over the wheelchair and getting, it's just difficult. And she wants to go to the range because they probably got their Christmas decorations up. So that's my plan for today. What else? A bit worried about Dobby. Today dogs are sick a lot, and if you're a dog owner you'll know, like that yellow froth they bring up, it's not really loads of sick, they bring up this yellow froth. And she's done that a couple of times today, which, you know, it wouldn't be unusual. Although Dobby's very rarely sick, it's usually Molly. And she's really not herself. What's confusing is she's eating normally. She ate her breakfast. I wanted to test her, but I took her in and give her a little bit of ham because she loves ham. And she ate that very quickly, very happy to eat it. She had a really, really, really long drink, which is unlike her. And one of her, now I don't know if it's because she's sore or Dobby would be a very sleepy dog, and Darren calls her Lee Van Cleef because her eyes are like that a lot of the time. I didn't know who Lee Van Cleef was, I had to look it up. But her right eye, she seems to be closing a bit more, but she would do that sometimes if she's tired, you know. I think it's the weaker eye, I don't know. I'm not sure if whatever it is has she hurt her eye. Darren says maybe she's got headache, but she doesn't have any of the other symptoms of a dog with a headache. She's just not herself, she's not happy, and Dobby is such a happy little dog. She's not happy. She's eating normally and she's squinting her eyes a lot, so a bit concerned, especially given that I'm going to be in town today. I'm not going to be at home. So if she's no better, if she's the same tomorrow, she'll be going to the vet. We'll sort of just give her the rest of the day to, you know, see if she picks up a bit this evening. There's an old woman out brushing the fucking road. You might be able to see her out. I don't know. Unfortunately, it's always on a day that's tomorrow. Molly's booked in for her groom, and if you have a dog that needs grooming, you will know how hard it is to get appointments. People tend to book up once the dog's groomed, they book it for the next one. So we can't really cancel it. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, so if we do need to take Dobby to the vet, we'll have to try and get it in a time when Molly's not been dropped off or picked up, and then we have to go into town to get Isaac from chess club. So I wanted to give blood tomorrow, but I can't find when I last gave blood, and you can only give blood every 3 months. I think men can give it a little bit more often, but women can't. So I don't know if I gave it in the last 3 months. I'll have to, I don't know how to, I thought I'd have taken a picture for my 365, but I can't find one. So I haven't had the letter to ask me to come down, but I was going to phone to make an appointment, but now I don't know what's going on with this, the vet thing, which would be tomorrow, so I'll have to wait and see if they've got any appointments, if everything's okay. So yeah, but that's what's happening today, folks. I hope I'll have better news on the Dobby front later. I don't like when it's the same when your kids are sick. As a matter of fact, it's I'm not going to say it's worse when your animal's sick, because obviously it isn't worse when your animal's sick, but your animal can't tell you what's wrong. Your kid can. The kid can tell you my head hurts, my tummy hurts. Dog can't tell you any of those things, so we're just sort of stuck struggling, wondering what's wrong with her. So yeah, I shall leave the waffling now for the rest of the afternoon. I may check in with you later when we get home to tell you how Dobby is. I'm hoping that she picks up this afternoon. Just hopefully she's maybe got a bit of a headache. We shall see, but she'll be at the vet's tomorrow anyway. But a lot of the time the vets can't bloody tell what's wrong if there's nothing obvious, and like I said, she's eating normally, so yeah, I shall speak to you later, folks.
Oh, you watch. Have you had a sleep? Is that what's going on? Oh, you're feeling better now, are you? I'm feeling better. Yes.
Hello, it is Wednesday. Molly's had her groom today, so she's back looking nice and neat, and she's got a jumper on because it's a bit chilly. Dobby, hello Dobby. Dobby was a bit poorly yesterday, but she's feeling much better today, so that's good. So anyway, the window, I forgot to show you. So this is where we are now. You can see there's just a few little bits to fill in the ghost's arm there. So I'm about to do this now. And then I'll show you when it's finished. Darren has gone to pick up Isaac from school, chess club, and I'm watching it's interviews with different members of the cinema squad. This is Sean, so I'm watching that while I'm painting. Have you heard me, Dobby? While I'm painting, like I can paint. Honest to God. Right, let's get to it. Okay, so we are done. There's our little ghosty. I've got tape to pull off. I don't know if I should. Let's do it. Maybe I should have let Darren pull the tape off. But hey, I finished the colouring in that he was going to do for the last couple of days. So, oh come on, it's doing that thing. Final one, final one. And we're done. Happy days.
But I've seen the way that the bodies lock and bodies tend to break. Life been away. I've been away too long. And I don't know a better place. But you know, what you know is better, is brighter. And you know, what you know is better, is brighter.
Hello, it's Friday night. Look at the state of me. I am about to go on a live stream with, who's this? Dobby, with DeRay and the Movie Man and Horror Flicks with Nick to have a Halloween quiz. And I may look a little bit different. It's still me, Dobby, don't worry, it's still me. Hello. I thought you might find this funny. I finished my stream at, what time is it? I have no fucking idea what time it is. Let's see what time it is, folks. Alright, hang on. What's that? It's 10 to 5. It's 10 to 5, people. I've had too much to drink. I am pissed as a fart. So drunk. I've just been online and done a horror quiz with DeRay. Rainbow Fright is her YouTube. She's awesome. I love her. She's really nice. And there were 2 other people. Horror Flicks with Nick, who's lovely. He's from Canada. And D Movie Man, who again is lovely. I'm fucking pissed. Can you tell I'm drunk? Look at the fucking state of my face. I have to go wash this off. 10 to 5, people. Just in case you don't believe me, look. 10 to 5. I have to put all this away before we... There's my washing. Oh, fucking hell, I have to put all this away. Bollocks. Okay, I've tried to put the washing... Oh, fuck. Jesus, just in case you haven't had a drink for a few years, this is what it's like. I've just put... What have I done? I've just put all the stuff away. I've got my wee hat that I didn't wear. I've got my drink. I've got my... the hat, I've got my face to wash, I've got my clothes to change. Oh, dear me. Right, I got everything. What's going on? Where's my phone? Oh, I'm recording on it. Right, okay. Let me check the table. There's nothing on the table. There's a dressing gown there, but Darren's going to have to get that dressing gown. Should I bring the dressing gown? I'll bring the dressing gown. Darren gave me this. Fuck. I said, if you get cold, put this dressing gown on. It's not hungry. It's not hungry? What are you talking about? It's not. I didn't need it, so I'll bring it upstairs. I need to bring a drink. Oh, fucking hell. This is why I don't drink, folks. It's what? It's 5 o'clock in the morning, folks. I need to wash my face. Can't stand still. Look at the state of me. Right. Let's try and go upstairs. Honest to God, this is a fucking disgrace. Shit, I can't fucking stand straight. It's 5 o'clock. Let's go up into the bedroom. Shh. Shh. They fell down the stairs. Are you awake? Why is the TV on at 5 o'clock in the morning?
What?
It's 5 o'clock.
Oh, no.
Why are you still awake? Can't fucking see the fucking thing. Molly's out of her bed as well. What are you doing, Molly? Hello, it is me and 2 dogs. Oh dear, yes, it seems really dark. It's 5:30. I look like hammered poo, I realise. I have the hangover from hell. I was on a live stream last night, which finished at 4:30 in the morning. I got up this morning to go to the loo a couple of times, and I was still drunk. It's awful when you get old and you can't have a drink anymore. And I very rarely have a drink, guys. Very rarely. The only time I have is on a couple of live streams I've done just to... Darren is sending 14 people in before me. 3, I didn't get the rest of it. Darren's gone to the Chinese. I'm hoping salt. I'm getting some noodles. I'm hoping salt will make me feel a bit better. I've got a banging headache. I'm dizzy. I feel I'm just... Ugh. There's Dobby's happy. I just don't feel good. Ugh. I'm watching a program on Netflix called The Mole, which I'm quite enjoying. The concept is like it's this big group of people, and they have to perform all these tasks, and there is someone amongst them that is trying to like scupper what they're trying to do. They're trying to, what's the word they use? Can't remember what the word is. And everyone else has to try and guess who the mole is. It's quite good. I'm quite enjoying it. So I'll be watching that, and then I'll be watching Strictly this evening. I do like a bit of Strictly. I'm on my own in this house. No one else likes it. I think Will Miller's going to do very well. That's where but no, there's like a blonde girl. I keep saying a blonde girl. That's terrible. I'll put her name up when I'm editing this. I don't even know what she does. Is she an actress? Is she a sporting person? I've no idea. She's been doing really, really well, but there's this thing, there's always certain people I like to watch dance, and they're maybe not the most technical dancers, but I like to watch the people dance that like feel the music and get really into it and just seem to be having fun rather than perfect poise, if that makes sense. And Will Miller last week it was a movies week, and he did the Patrick Swayze dance from Dirty Dancing. You know, the one at the end where he like beckons baby with his finger, he does this. He did that. It was awesome. It was really good. So yeah, I'll look forward to see what he's doing tonight. So yeah, currently waiting on Chinese chow mein. What am I having? Vegetable chow mein, that's what I'm having. I'm hoping this... I didn't feel up to... I would usually have sweet and sour chicken, but I just didn't feel up to all that. So I'll just have some noodles and hope that helps. This will teach me a lesson. Don't drink alcohol, Lisa. You're too old. So yes, that's what's happened today. The dogs are both on my knee. My blanket's there. I'm going to have that on in a minute because it's cold, and I refuse to put the heating on unless I have to. Oh, that's something I meant to get Darren to get some coal today so we could put the fire on. And bloody hell. Right, so yes, I priced up on... I don't know if I told you this. It's going to cost us £480 to kennel these two when we go to Florida. £480 for 2 weeks. You would think that because they'll both be in the same kennel, that there would be like a concession. It's not like as if they're... And we have to provide the food as well. They don't provide the food, so it's like that price, just all they're doing is both being in the same kennel, and they'll walk them, obviously. 400. I tell you what, I think if I won the lottery, I wouldn't need to work. But if you have like big premises, open a bloody boarding kennels, you make a fortune, and all you have to do is feed and walk dogs. Bliss. So yes, I'm gonna go back and watch them all, and yeah, I shall try and check in with you guys before Monday. Invariably, I forget to close off the vlog. I always do it, but yeah, I'll try and check in with you at some stage tonight or tomorrow. Hello, it's a bit dark. The light's there. Got my blanket. Got my 2 dogs. Had to tell you this. Darren's just gone to the shop to get a bag of coal. Just a standard bag of coal. That bag of coal last winter early this year, was £8.50. That's Darren coming in the door now. He's just been to buy first bag of coal this year to light a fire. It's really cold, and we're trying not to burn so much oil. That £8.50 bag of coal is now £19.99. £20 for 1 bag of coal. I'm literally shocked. The thing is, the Ukraine thing doesn't affect coal. I'm really confused. 20 quid for 1 bag of coal that previously cost £8.50. What? We're going to be cold this winter, folks. It's ridiculous. I'm going to have to buy myself a pair of gloves at this rate. Because we literally, unlike today, I was doing the grocery shop. I do it online. We use Tesco. And like things that were costing £1 6 months ago now are like 140, 150. Example, I used to buy, this toilet rolls are ridiculous. I used to buy a 9-pack and it was £3 something. Now it's £4 for 6 toilet rolls, when previously it was £3 something for 9. It's mad, and that's not Andrex, that's Tesco's own brand. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, so much stuff. I think the minimum price that's gone on most groceries is 50%, but that coal's over 100% increase. So there's us thinking, right, oil is ridiculous. The oil went up to like £700 for 500 litres, when the normal price was about £250. So obviously I don't want to use a lot of oil. So I thought, right, we'll just light a fire in the living room and keep the living room nice and warm. 20 quid for a bag of coal, and that'll probably only last a couple of days. Well, I don't know. Honest to God, let me know in the comments how you heat your home, whether you just use, like most people in England use gas heating, don't they? People out here I know have had log burning stoves fitted to keep the living rooms warm, and they actually do help warm something in that. I'm not entirely sure, we don't have one, and obviously we've a rented house so we can't change that. But honest to God, there's like literally no way to keep warm this winter cheaply. I think we'll be wearing double layers, and I'll be buying myself some gloves at this rate. It's expensive, isn't it?
I thought it was expensive at £8.50. It's a sack of coal. There's not to it. It lasts a couple of days. 19 fucking quid. It's like, what?
So, right, I thought I would share that with you. I will check in later. Hello, Dobby says. I had to record the first fire of the year is on. With the £20 bag of coal. Darren's sat there.
There's about 4 quid on that fire at me.
There's Dobby, and she's very happy. She loves the fire. She's even been able to take her jumper off. Molly's just heard the word jumper. I don't think you can see her in the background. It's too dark. Let's see if I zoom in. There she is. So yes, they're very happy about their nice fire. Monday, and we are just about to go to my mum's. I still haven't recovered from yesterday. I still feel like crap. There's a seatbelt not clicked in properly. Really banging headache. But I didn't go in last week, so I kind of feel obliged to go in this week, because she sounded so disappointed when I told her I wasn't well last week. She said, but I've bought you flowers. Oh, it's like, well, I can't make myself not well because you bought me. If I didn't say that, obviously, that would sound very ungrateful. But yeah, I'm not feeling the best. This is the thing with having fibro and ME. You just, especially at this time of year, you start. Sorry, I'm just having a clean of the gear thingy. It's got loads of fluff and hairs and dirt in it. So while I'm waiting on Darren, story of my life, that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I don't know if I told you yet, I'm not allowed to give blood. I discovered last week there was adverts because they were in my hometown and they were looking for donors. I didn't get a letter, and I'm like, why have I not got a letter? And I looked it up, and it had been 3 months since I'd last give, so I am able to go, but usually they don't send for me every 3 months. But you can only give blood every 3 months. I think maybe more often if you're male, but if you're female, so every 3 months. And I was looking at the advert, and I need to clear out all the crap in this car because it's building up. I looked at the advert, and someone had asked a question. Oh, I need to get petrol. I take it I still can't just see here on. I take it I still can't give blood. Oh, I haven't put the bloody car engine's not on. Shift to neutral to start engine. Because I've ME, I still can't give blood, and they said, yeah, the ruling hasn't changed. And I thought, what? Now, anyone that gives blood will know that you have to state any medication you're on and any conditions you have. and I've always stated ME, fibromyalgia, and any medication I take. It's never been pulled before, ever. Apparently this ruling changed in 2010.
You've given blood since then.
I know. So I'm a bit confused. I don't particularly. Apparently the top reason is because there's a big chance of relapse of the condition, because something to do with ME, losing 15% of your blood volume quickly is not good for you. But there's also, and this bit isn't scientifically proven. I'm going to go up here rather than go up. This is a nightmare.
Clear my side.
Oh, not my side. Also, forgot what I was going to say. There's this virus. It's got 4 letters in it. It's got an X. I know that, and there is a chance that people with ME may have got it because of a virus. Because in testing, more than average amounts of people with ME showed up as having this virus in their system. But it's not medically proven, it's just a hypothesis, so a lot of the scientific community don't agree with that. But because it's we're not sure, they've had the ruling to ban it. I don't think it's banned in all countries, just in the UK. Yeah, we're getting petrol. If I put the petrol in, can you go and pay for it? Okay, I always put petrol in. I'm thinking, why should I always be the one to put petrol in? I mean, he's more able than I am, so he can put petrol in for a bloody change. So, Isaac, can you tell him to put 30 in?
Put in 30, Dad.
What?
30.
30?
Yeah, 30. That's what I put in every week.
And there's 2 pubs.
Yeah, so I can't give blood anymore. I'm gutted. I've been giving blood for literally years.
Well, doesn't that technically mean you can still do it if they didn't say?
No, because now that I know that there may be a danger to other people, it would be wrong of me to do it. I think that the rules on blood donation are too stringent, personally, because they do test all the blood. But the things that I don't agree with is people that have had a blood transfusion at any stage in their life are not allowed to give blood.
You put £30 and 4p.
Now, we know that your blood is constantly replenished, so the blood that is in you a year after having a transfusion is not the same as the blood that was in you, you know, and anybody's as likely to have a bloodborne illness as someone that had a transfusion with blood in a medical setting that's already been tested. Robert's mum had a transfusion, and a couple of other women I know after childbirth, they had a transfusion, and they can never in their lifetime give blood, and they want to, but they can't. Now I can't because I have ME, even though I've been doing it for years without any issue. And they used to have the ruling that anyone that was gay couldn't, which I just think is preposterous. I think they've changed that now. I hope they've changed that now. I know someone that won't give blood because of that, because they don't agree with the rules, but then again, I don't agree with them either. Someone I used to know on Facebook started this whole argument about I refuse to give blood until they change the rules. And I'm like, well, if everyone done that, there'd be no blood for anybody. And are you going to refuse it if you need it? So, some petrol in the car again. Putting in about £30 a week at the minute, which maybe doesn't sound like very much, but when neither of you are like going back and forth to work every day, you know what I mean, it's a lot. £120 a month in petrol. Why is this bit of hair always falling down? I don't understand. Yeah, so the rules are too stringent, but at the same time, if I could give blood, I wouldn't be boycotting it because I don't agree with the rules, because that's just stupid. Talking about stupid, I remember a time when I did the Race for Life, you know, the cancer thing that women do, which I don't think it should just be women doing it, men should be allowed to do it too. I say race for life, walk for life. I walked it, obviously I'm not about to run anywhere. And people, obviously you get your friends and family to sponsor you, and someone that we knew at the time, her husband was actually really embarrassed by it. He said, oh well, I'm really sorry, but we can't sponsor you because my wife doesn't agree with the fact that they do testing on animals, cancer research, she means. Now, I don't like testing on animals. Everyone knows how much I love animals. When it comes to products, makeups, all of that jazz. They should not be testing anything on animals. I don't agree with it. But any medical treatment that has ever been pioneered, been successful, generally in some way has either come from something accidental involving animals, like the cowpox vaccine, the smallpox, which obviously they inject you with cowpox because they figured out this lesser disease means you don't pick, I can never think of the words, you're immune to picking up the serious smallpox. So that came about by accident, and but I know that's a completely different thing from testing in animals, but my brain said to me, if that individual got cancer, God forbid, like let's hope they never do, would she have refused chemotherapy because it was tested on animals? Would she say, no, I want to die, I refuse to have medical treatment of anything that was tested on animals? And I mean, like, every immunisation that you get, every inoculation, is that not something that was originally tested on mice or rats? I think it was. So I was a bit peeved. See, when people get on their high horse about things that just because it doesn't affect, somebody's reversing out onto the main road, just because it doesn't affect them as a prime delivery driver. I mean, you think to yourself, well, what would you do if you were in the position of needing that treatment? What they do? Oh, they're going in next door now. I wonder, did they go to their own house? Right enough, I wouldn't want to be a prime delivery driver. They're treated terribly and paid awfully, and work every hour God sends, never get any time off. And it's Sunday. Not that work on Sundays, and I used to work every Sunday. I liked working weekends because I was never doing anything else. Oh, my shins are itchy. Do you ever get really itchy shins?
Yes.
Right, out you
Thanks,
get.
Uber driver. I'll give you some stars.
Oh, tip, never mind stars.
Don't be saucy.
Honestly, a tip. How vulgar. Right. So that's me pulling up outside my mum's now. My dad's still in bed. The curtains are shut. Josephine, bless her. I'll video Josephine for you when I get out as the last thing. Poor Josephine. If we didn't have dogs, I would have stolen Josephine. Because they're not... The cats next door are well fed, but they're not... They don't receive enough, attention or affection at all. Right, thank you for watching, guys. I shall catch up with you next week on another, I was going to say what I watched, that's the wrong channel. Thank you for watching, Kit and Caboodle. I will leave you with Josephine. Hello. Hello, Josephine. What are you doing? I can't pat you down because I'm holding all these bags. She's a lovely cat. It's Josephine. Is she following me? Tell you what she wants. Can you take that, Isaac? She wants dreamies. We're going to see if there's some dreamies, Josephine. Shall we? Get that key. I can't get the key. That's what she wants. There's some dreamies. Can you hold this while I feed the dreamies?
This
Help
morning I
Phil
have
having
shaky
the
hands.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't headbutt the bag.